Mr. President, when we were boys, the American motor car was the standard of the world. It was our non-military symbol of America's strength and its macho. When we talked about keeping up with the Joneses, it was a question of what car we were driving. Were we climbing up the General Motors line or the Ford or the Chrysler line? When we went to a movie on a Saturday night, if we saw a foreign dignitary stepping out of a car in a parade anywhere in the world, that car was always a Cadillac or a Chrysler. But we lost that lead, sir. We lost it when we refused to invest in what we needed to invest to meet the competition of the foreign cars coming in from abroad. We did the same thing when we wouldn't modernize our steel plants, and we lost our lead in consumer electronics and in home appliances. There's an obsession in our country today with short-term thinking. It's a climate, but the lead thermostat to that climate is in the Oval Office. And it is my hope in these next years, sir, that you will reset that thermostat, teach us the folly of short-term thinking, and lead us to think once again in the long term.
In his campaign for the presidency, George Bush talked about his vision of a gentler, kinder nation. To that end, the NAACP, the nation's largest, oldest, and the most effective civil rights organization, is pledged to work with the incoming president and the Congress to bring about the fulfillment of that vision. The hungry must be fed, the naked must be clothed, those who are without shelter must receive shelter. And that elusive dream of racial justice and equality that has not yet become a reality must be realized. May we work together to bring about the concept of liberty and justice for all.
We are in need, and let's not call it a crying need, of thoughtful silence and the contemplation of such ultimates as mercy, justice, pity, peace, which you don't need a minor poet to tell you about, but the proximate means to which are of a complexity not only unbelievable but also unthinkable. For everything foolproof is a challenge to fools, everything honest a challenge to criminal lawyers. Good luck to the new president. He'll need it. So will we.